look at the weather one more time before we move it. The deer did show up there early this morning back in the orchard, and he's hard-horned this morning. So, you know, he could have been shedding last night. Maybe that's why he didn't show up to the orchard. You know, but I still think, you know, based off just the trail camera information that we got to go back in there. You know, I mean, he's there.
I think 100% it's the right decision. We knew that place was loaded with them. The good thing about it, I think you're going to be able to see a lot better out of this one than you did the other one. Agreed.
Man, so we got this primal stand moved, and I think this is really going to be, you know, maybe the key to success if we're able to get it done tonight. You know, it's only maybe a 50-yard difference, but I think it'll be all the difference in the world if he does get in here, because we got a little bit more visibility. We're tucked away a little bit further off the orchard. So, you know, I feel like it allows us, you know, to breathe a little bit better, because we were tight on it yesterday, but feel pretty good about this afternoon. He was in here this morning, so, you know, we got high hopes for tonight if the wind cooperates. That's going to be the biggest key. I feel like Chipper's getting in here in a couple of hours, said 1 o'clock. It's 11:15 right now. We'll ease out of here, go meet up with the guys and see if we can strike this afternoon.
See you again. I think the Braves won. Falcons.
How you doing?
Good to see you. You know, it don't matter whether we're here or Nebraska or Kansas. It's gonna be 90 degrees wherever we're at.
He follows us around. I told him I couldn't believe when I saw the hand muff in September. I said, "What?" I said, "Oh my goodness."
More like a backpack for me than hand warmer. You want one of these?
Yeah. We parked the bikes in a different spot. I mean, it's hard to say if it had an effect on us last night or not, but thought we were kind of doing the smart thing, parking them where we did yesterday, but there were a few deer that jumped the trail we parked them on, so I went a different route, hoping this helps. So I didn't see any deer jump. That's a good sign. That's about all you can hope for. That's about what it said it was going to be doing, was blowing out of the northeast, which is what that is. I mean, we just got to hope it doesn't switch right at dark. Or I hope it stays the same the whole time. That would be awesome. That's what we didn't have yesterday. You know, we came in here, moved this stand today. I think this gives you a little bit more breathing room off this field. You're also able to see the field a little bit better. So I was looking at the buck this morning, like where he left. There's that cutover that's directly in front of us to the north of us. And I'm almost positive that deer was heading that way, so I wouldn't be surprised he comes out there this afternoon if we see him. Today's already been a good day. It's the first Sunday of the NFL season. The Braves won today, so let's see if we can't make it a trifecta. Get this season started off right.
Realtree Road Trips is brought to you by Spartan, Arctic Shield, Backwoods Attraction, Chevy, Franke, and Realtree.
I just don't know how you do this. We're gonna have to consider getting in that redneck. There he is. There he is, Brian. He's coming. He's coming down the field, Brian. I honestly wish I could have made a better shot on that deer, but he's bleeding really good. We're gonna get him for sure. Just I'm shaking like a freaking leaf right now. So unexpected, y'all. I mean, 6:40. That's the earliest this deer has been in here that I've seen. I'm freaking. I pulled the shot a little bit. That's on me, but we got him. We're gonna get him. He was bleeding really, really good, really good. There were some deer trying to come in from behind us, and they were blowing like crazy. Next thing I know, I look up. I see this deer coming right down the field. I mean, just not a care in the world. You know, that's kind of how I noticed him on camera. Is when he does enter the field, he comes in like he owns the place. Good job, Brian. That's a job. Beautiful footage, too. God, freaking beautiful.
Realtree Road Trips is brought to you by Onyx Hunt, Scent Thief, Bushnell, First Products, Baku Bikes, and Hoist.
Well, we went back and looked at the footage, and man, it's not an ideal situation. Shot was, back and high a little bit. I feel like he was bleeding pretty good when I last saw him, but we'll come back and make a game plan with everybody. Definitely, that deer is going to need some time. Get back to the camp and just figure out what we need to do. But let him lay for a while. Serious. You killed a big one. That's awesome. What a great way to start off the year, man. That's a good deer. Got a lot of palmation. Wow. Killed him early, too. I didn't see much before, maybe 15, 20 minutes before dark, but that's awesome. I know that's one of the 2 deer he wants to kill out here this year. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, unless I saw the blood,
You'll see
obviously
it.
it's
He starts
back,
to bleed as he runs. You'll see.
You could see it when he was running off. Yeah.
You'll see it right here. See it right there?
He got some liver.
He starts to bleed here.
If you think you got artery, go get him. If you don't think so, I'd let him lay.
Yeah.
That's why I say, having not seen the blood trail, it's kind of hard
just get 2 or 3 of us and go look, and obviously we can assess it. And if it looks like it's drying up, don't do it.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Well, let's head back and make a sandwich and come back up here in an hour. Well, we went back, looked at the footage, and blew it up on the big screen, and we saw really good blood. And we came in here, tracked blood all the way until we got to the edge of the cutover, and looks like it's good so far. So we're going to go in here and see if we can't find him. Hopefully he's not going to be too far.
All that, he went right over the top of this bush, Tyler, probably right there.
Right there.
You got it right here too.
I don't know what. You got it right there.
Looks like it's spraying that way.
You got him?
Got him.
Right there?
AJ got him. He is right here.
Nice. Y'all got him?
Yeah.
Right here.
Holy cow.
What a toad, son.
Dude. Oh my goodness.
He is stiff as.
Oh. He's a little stiff, I'd say. Oh my gosh. First thing I saw tonight was this right here coming down, and that's when I knew from watching him this morning on the camera. I was like, well, there he is.
Gorgeous, man.
Dude, look at the bases on him. Wow.
I obviously wish I could have that shot back, but he didn't go far.
No, he made one little circle right here. I bet he didn't go 150 yards.
I was going to say 150 yards.
I mean, we're 150 yards from the tree stand.
Yeah.
I just looked it up on the map.
Are we?
Yeah.
He didn't make it far. It's just this is pretty tough tracking conditions in this tall
It is.
stuff.
I think he died quick, and
Look at
it's
his
like
faces,
it's like a bittersweet moment almost, because here we are, second day of the season. This is the deer we've been watching for the last month and a half, and you think, man, you're going to have this season-long chase, and while you're so excited, it's like, man, there's also kind of that like sense of loss too, where you're just there's going to be a little bit of a hole missing now from this farm with him gone.
It was a pretty incredible hunt, just from the standpoint of kind of putting our eyes on this deer on Spartan camera over the last month or so, and then coming in here, and I wasn't really part of much of it, but they came in here and hung the original stand, and then before we even hunted it, we moved it yesterday, or was it the day before? Thursday, moved it to a tree that we thought was going to be a better tree, and sat in there yesterday, and man, just Georgia crazy winds. I mean, we had quite a few does blowing and acting crazy, and so we moved it back to the original tree where you could see better, you could get more footage, and it worked like a charm.
Yeah, sometimes too, it's like, this time of year you're just not going to have the wind right. Like, it's just not going to be, very, very little are you going to have those days where it's blowing real consistent. And tonight was a good example again of, this buck didn't care. While this deer's walking in, deer are blowing, like last night. And at first last night I was like, man, we ought to give it a break. But then after kind of seeing the camera this morning, I'm thinking, man, these deer blow all the time.
Well, I just think it's just a situation to where, with these like 6-7+ year old bucks, I think you can be a lot more aggressive than you think you can.
Yeah.
Because they are a lot less skittish. A lot of times, not all the time, but in this case, he was definitely not really on edge coming in.
Gentlemen, love you guys. Appreciate y'all.
Hey, Jay.
The damn 18
Good
right
times.
here, brother.
That's unbelievable. Pretty dang cool.
Realtree Road Trips is brought to you by Federal, Hoyt, Primal Outdoors, Monster Mill, Redneck Blinds, and Team Realtree Sausage.